Hey everybody, welcome back. Live at Drew's House, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Hope you are all doing well. We got a Newburyport baseball show. The boys are in the house. How are you guys? Newburyport High School. How we doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Three seniors. What's going on? All right, let's introduce yourselves. Raise your hand. Brady Ford.
Brady Ford.
Lucas Stallard.
Right here.
And Jake Fellner.
Jack.
Jack Fellner.
Yes.
Why did I write Jake? That was a silly thing to do. Sorry, Jack. You had the tough name. I missed. See, look what I. Never mind. I won't show you my scratching. Yeah, it's not a hard name. Jack Fellner. All right. See, I should just had you guys introduce yourselves. That would have been better. How you guys doing?
Good. Doing great. Thank you.
You're seniors still attached here because you're playing baseball deep into the tournament. What a run you guys have made. Newburyport baseball has been on fire. You got a big win versus Hudson the other night, which was a town I lived in for many years. I'm sure you broke a lot of hearts there. That must have been exciting.
That was last night.
Yeah. They had a big student section. All the yelling.
Grab that mic right close to you. There you go.
Yeah.
Be aggressive with it.
They had a big student section there yesterday, all like chirping us and stuff. So it was really good that we got the win.
So you shut up a student section. That's always fun.
Yeah, that's the best feeling.
Is there something to that? Like just it's almost better than like winning a home game when you can go into a road environment and just make them quiet.
Yeah.
Jack wants that one.
Jack wants that one.
Yeah, like going in, we kind of knew we were the underdogs. People don't expect like a 10 seed. We were the 10 seed, they're the 7 seed. So like close enough, but people still didn't expect us to win. So like going in there as the villain and just like taking them out was awesome.
Yeah.
Such a good feeling.
That is great. Lucas, this is you guys are out of school, right, as seniors?
Yes, we are.
So this is that weird period, right? I always thought playing sports, like this is a weird experience, not having to go to class but still playing sports. It is weird, right?
Oh yeah, it totally is.
I mean, obviously when you're playing for, a state title like this, it's not too hard to keep your focus, right?
Yeah, we're just doing our best to, trying to stay seniors. Like Coach said last night, he goes, you guys are still seniors, after
Still
our win.
students.
Yeah, we're still students. We're still in high school. So hopefully we can make that happen as long as we can.
And there's probably, Brady, you can probably elaborate on this. There's something to like just try to maybe extend these are the last competitive high school games you're going to play. You want to keep it going, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, we just graduated on Sunday, so everyone that's not playing a sport right now is completely done. But for us, we get to keep going into the school, going to the locker room and stuff, like still wearing the Clippers jersey. So it's nice. I mean, it just gives you that reason to keep winning. You keep playing on, going deeper in the tournament, and you kind of get to represent your town.
Yeah. That's a unique thing in itself. How was graduation? What's the experience? I'll ask each one of you guys.
Oh, that was great. I mean, obviously, you graduate twice in your life, once from high school, once from college, for most people, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I saw my sister do it when I was a freshman, and it was pretty cool. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
So.
Lucas?
Yeah, it was pretty cool to walk onto that field and see so many people in the stands. I don't think I've ever seen that many people there.
Yeah.
So just to have them all like on your side, rooting you on, it's a cool experience.
You guys win another baseball game or two, you're going to have that, I think. But
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like the same thing. It's just like surreal, like walking onto that field. Like, I don't know. I didn't even realize it until after the fact. I was like, wow, I'm done with high school. I'm graduated.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely like the baseball thing, just trying to keep this thing going, just stay attached as long as we can.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad none of you said you were in shock at the graduation because you've got that before. I had no plans after this. I don't know what to do, which does happen. How's the senior year been in general? I mean, you get all those things. Like, what do they even do now? I'm kind of removed from it more than 15 years now. So
we had
the prom.
We had a full senior week. It was the first one since like 2019, since like the pandemic.
Oh yeah,
so
you guys are the pandemic group.
I know we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Senior week was awesome. We did like laser tag. We have like 2 events, Vespers and Ivy Day, which are like school events. And then the prom. We had a senior celebration thing that we all got picked up early from because we had a game the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like we didn't miss out on much on that. But yeah, it's been fun. Having a full senior week was pretty awesome.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I mean, Lucas, what was it like not having that? Because those are like big moments. I mean, not senior week, but the pandemic stuff scrapped. It's weird,
yeah, online classes, all that stuff. It's definitely different. You wake up a minute or two before class, sometimes even after.
I love the truth serve right there.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
you're playing Xbox while you're in Spanish class. Sorry, Mr. Archie.
All right, we might be doing a little too much truth here.
Quiet there.
Yeah, but It was just great to come back to school,
Yeah.
in person.
It's amazing how many people like missed class and like love to be at school now. Like you never thought you'd probably love being there that much. Right?
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Toughest
No,
part about the pandemic, Brady?
Toughest part about the pandemic, probably just not being able to see people. You know, my parents really only let me like for a good bit. They only let me hang out with friends if I was like outside. You know, I tell them I'm going fishing with like Luke and some friends, and they'd let me hang out with them outside. But so that was pretty tough. I mean, we also missed a whole season of baseball. Our sophomore season got canceled.
Yeah.
So
and our football season got cut short.
So, are you guys football players too?
Yeah. So miss a great deal of like not even things like school related, just like the sports aspect of it, the extracurriculars, all that stuff. So that was pretty tough to miss out on.
I kept thinking it must have been really annoying for like your age group too, because I mean, I know you guys know it's serious, but I mean, it's just kids your age aren't getting sick and largely aren't. I mean, some are, but largely aren't dying of it. It's largely affecting sick older people. So I've always thought like that must be a really tough message to try for teachers, whatever, to try to get to the high school kid. Like you can't do this because I don't know.
It affects other people.
I imagine that didn't really sit well with a lot of high schoolers.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, it's that's a tough subject because
I'm bringing back bad memories.
yeah. I mean, as a 16-year-old sophomore year, you're not really thinking like. You're hearing all over the place, oh, you know, you'll get sick, but you'll be fine, 2 weeks and whatever. But then you don't realize that people like your grandparents or even your parents, and it affects them way harsher than it does someone like our age.
Yeah, well, that's a very adult answer there, Luke. And that is, I guess that is the deal. You actually eventually have to, you grow up quickly, don't you, in this?
No, you do.
I mean, I think in a lot of ways, you guys are probably a mature class. I mean, you lost out on some things, but you learned how to deal with a pandemic in high school. Yeah. Not many people are going to be able to say that by the time it's all said and done.
No,
that's true.
Weirdest thing that coming out of the pandemic, was there something like, besides loving school in general, was there something that like whole new appreciation for?
I'd say just like finding what to do in your free time. I mean, like, because there was a lot of it in the pandemic. I had a home gym, so I was certainly in there a lot.
So you missed the football game too, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What do you do Thanksgiving morning? Like I know football guys. I have a lot of football friends. They would not know what to do with themselves without like playing that Thanksgiving morning game. What was that like?
I'm just going over plays,
You're going over plays.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving morning.
I don't want to screw anything up for Thanksgiving.
No, but without the game though, the year there was no game.
The year we had no game.
The year we have no game.
Yeah.
I thought
He's still sending the plays.
I'm still like Thanksgiving.
Plays.
I was like, the plays for what game? There's no game. What are you going over plays for?
Next year.
For next year.
Yeah. In that case, I don't know, helping mom cook a turkey or something.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
You did do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. All right. I thought you were going to say, no, I didn't do that either. Well, that's good. That's helpful. So you weren't as lost as you maybe could have been on Thanksgiving.
No, maybe not.
A little lost? A little lost.
It was it was lost, yeah. But
I was pretty lost on this.
Yeah. What did you do?
Well, my sophomore year, I got hurt, so I couldn't play in our Thanksgiving Day game.
Oh, no. It's two in a row?
Yeah. So I was on my sidelines watching it. And then I remember my junior year, I was so excited because I thought we were going to be able to play on Thanksgiving. But, I mean, obviously we couldn't. I should have figured that out beforehand. But so I was pretty upset because, I mean, my only year I would ever be able to play on Thanksgiving would be my senior year. So I kind of knew that. So that Thanksgiving Day, I was a little, upset. I should be playing football, but can't.
Damn, that is bad. Jack, you're not a football guy?
Yeah, I'm a soccer guy.
You're a soccer guy?
Yeah, I'm a soccer guy in the fall.
So, I mean, you probably go to the Thanksgiving games, right?
Yeah.
That's weird, too.
I know.
Crazy. What's the soccer changed, the rules? Did you guys have rule changes? Like corner kicks or something?
So,
those were bizarre rule changes.
Oh, my God, it was insane. So, all right, here's the thing. I have, a big throw-in,
Sure.
and we usually use that to our advantage. But whatever it was, my junior year, we weren't allowed to do throw-ins. You had to do kick-ins. So you would have to put the ball on the ground.
I never understood this. Why?
Contact tracing or something like that.
Because you could get the virus from the ball.
That's what they thought, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, oh, if you touch the ball, then.
So that's going to be one of those things that people look back on, and I think
and be like,
probably
whoa.
could have done that better.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right, sorry to cut you off. Keep going.
But yeah, instead of throw-ins, you'd put the ball on the ground. You'd have to wait for the whistle, and then you would kick it in. But you had to keep it on the ground,
Yeah.
it was just absurd rules. Like,
Oh man, what else was there? There were a few other ones,
I
right?
got another rule change. And
Oh, you got.
in hockey, Brady, wasn't there a thing in hockey where if too many people got close to the puck and grouped in one area, the ref had to blow the whistle?
That's the same thing in soccer.
soccer,
If there was like more than 5 people near the
Yeah.
ball at one time, they'd
Yeah.
blow the whistle. They'd be like, nope, get away from each other.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like
crazy.
1-on-1 pretty much anywhere around.
Were you guys
crazy.
masking up too
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
for all this?
Yeah.
For
outside,
football,
for
junior
soccer,
year.
For soccer,
Yeah.
for
Everything
football,
junior
under
year.
our chin straps.
I
we
mean,
have
the
to put masks, so
the
we get-
outfielders in baseball would have to wear masks.
Yeah.
And they were
For the first, like, 3
100
weeks of
feet
the
from
season,
anyone.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible.
It was crazy.
I mean, I don't even know how you guys deal with that. I mean, you laugh a little bit, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I don't.
I
get
mean,
it.
some of it was almost dangerous. There were some kids on the team with, I know some kids on the football team with asthma. So you'd be in a
Yeah,
football
but-
game and you're already working really hard and it's tough to breathe. And then you put the mask on and
Yeah.
it just makes it all that much
Yeah.
harder.
I remember seeing a basketball highlight, and I was like, God, basketball with a mask? I mean, I know soccer's the same thing. All the sports are. Yeah. I remember. I saw you. That's right. I remember you.
I have like so much more appreciation for just like basketball conditioning now because my junior year we had to start with I guess we started this year with masks on too. Eventually took them off, but junior year we had like a 12-game season and wore masks the entire time. And let me tell you, tryouts were just brutal.
Yeah.
Because our coach like wasn't really sure. Like Coach Clay, he's such a good guy,
Great guy.
but like he wasn't sure how to like do it. I think, and we still kind of did the same stuff that we did the year before, and we're all like
Yeah.
gasping for air,
Trying
trying to get our breaths in. But yeah, that was brutal. But
Dave Clay. He's a. You know what I love about your coach? I know you guys all love playing for him. He's one of those players coaches. But we can get to Coach Yumi in a second because I just picked up that you guys are hockey guys too.
Well, actually, we're not.
Oh, you don't play hockey.
We just went to the games.
You just know the rules.
Yeah.
All right, never mind then. But to Coach Clay, he did this. It stuck with me for whatever reason. He was talking about that first week tryouts and everything, and he said that like when I was in school, he used to be so bothered by like just the coaches posting cut lists who made the team and who didn't.
oh yeah,
Which is how apparently you guys aren't used to that because he brings people in.
oh
to
yeah, he
cut
does
them.
it. He does it one by one.
Yeah, and I remember him
much.
saying that to me. He said if I'm gonna have if I'm gonna go in and tell a kid he cannot play on this team because he's not good enough for whatever the reason, I better be able to say that to his face.
Yeah,
And like I was like, God, I never had a coach do that.
yeah.
Like it used to always be in the gym, like on the gym wall.
Just
we'd
a
run up,
list,
we'd
yeah.
run up after the school bell and go see. You knew it was supposed to be there. And I was like, that's a whole different like world. And I was like, that's so cool. I always respected that about him.
That's like he always says this is his least favorite part of the season when
Lose
he has
sleep
to take
over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he has to take in kids and just tell them like get better next year. But
Yeah.
like he just hates that.
He's not
And
messing
That's
around
why he's
either.
such a good guy.
He's
yeah.
not messing around either. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a genuine thought of his. I do think he loses sleep, and I think a lot of coaches do. But that's a stressful thing, cutting people. But all right, so you guys are not hockey players; you're just hockey fans. Very good.
Yeah, we are.
Just baseball, football.
No hockey players in the room right now. It is a great hockey environment. Everybody likes watching hockey, and then
oh, yeah.
just
Oh,
here,
It's
it's. I guess it's safe to say Newburyport's a hockey school. That's a big home ice advantage.
Oh, definitely.
It's a sports school, but that's a good that graph rink. You know, I used to call there. That was my first job out of college. I did the. I guess it was way before your time. But I did we did every like Newburyport hockey game for the old radio station in town.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
pretty cool.
we didn't miss one. Like he used to travel. Coach Paul, you mean used to like book teams way out there to get tough competition. Like I remember
Oh, yeah.
driving an hour and a half, thinking like, what am I doing? But it was a great radio experience though. Like just out of college, I got to know those guys pretty well, and I don't know. The Newburyport hockey experience. Forever, I was indebted to the Newburyport hockey experience. But anyway, long hiatus, long turn back to baseball. What makes this team so special, boys? It's been an unbelievable, kind of a magical season, I guess I would say, right? Jack, why don't you go first? What makes this Newburyport Clippers baseball team so special this year?
Well, honestly, I think it all starts with the seniors from last year's team. I mean, we had such a tight knit group last year.
The guys that aren't there anymore. I like that answer.
I mean, I think they passed the torch to us, like, and we've kind of inherited their culture that they brought last year. Got a bunch of new guys this year that have been stepping up too.
Oh, yeah.
It's been awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
we've started to gel as the season went on too. You know, the first couple games, we played like Gloucester and Bishop Fenwick and Amesbury, like some really good teams.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really going our way, I guess, but we caught fire, and gelled at the same time, and it was just perfect timing.
You guys are the Red Sox.
I know.
I know.
Exactly.
That's the same similar answer, Lucas. Or
Yeah, definitely credit to last year's group of seniors. They.
I've never had a group of guys actually give credit to the seniors that are gone as the very first thing that comes to mind. This is
Yeah.
a very
No, I
cool,
mean, they laid
cool
the
moment
foundation.
from you guys. I like this.
They definitely built a culture of, we battle, we're in every game, and that's exactly how we have been this season. We've had a couple of close games, some we've come behind and won, just like last night. We were down a run.
Yeah.
I think it was the 4th or 5th inning.
Yeah.
And then we
put a
just
5 on it.
we were like, we're just gonna keep going, and that's what we did.
Are you guys captains, or a couple of you? Are,
Those two are captains.
these two
Yeah.
are. So, Brady, who name drop some of those guys from last year and some of those leaders that
Oh, I mean, Nick White, our catcher, he was a stud. He was awesome.
I remember him. He's a good kid. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick was great. Jax Budgel, he plays up at St. A's now. He plays ball there. He was awesome. Jake Bontempo plays at Framingham State. He was great. Ryan Archer, he was awesome.
Yep.
Left fielder.
Soccer at Endicott.
Soccer at Endicott. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he always knew how to get a job done. I mean, he could hit a ball like up here, and
Yeah.
he'd always get a job done. They're just some great guys. I
You
mean,
guys made a run last year too, didn't
yeah,
you?
we did.
Lucci.
Tony Lucci, shortstop, he did great. Michael Habib, one of the guys you wouldn't even Meach. I mean,
the list is
like all
long.
of them. And
That's pretty good.
Who was that last one? Is that a nickname?
It's
his
Dimitri
name's
Connor.
Dimitri,
Okay.
but he's Meach.
For those who don't know.
Yeah, no, they all make they all made a huge impact on all of us last year just because of how tight they were and just bringing all of us in.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Every athletic director I've talked to, including yours, Kyle Hodgson, has given a lot of credit to those captains too, because they had, that was heart of the pandemic. That was,
yeah.
you guys are out of it now. You started the season with Mass, or started the year with Mass, but those guys really were, it was through it all year, right? For every sport. Every AD I've ever talked with about those days, it was the captains were huge. If you had good leadership, they could get the young guys to stop complaining about the masks, stop complaining about the rule changes. This is the situation. This is how we're going to play. And I'm assuming those guys kind of did that with you.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. They helped us a lot. I mean, it carried over to this year because these two guys are 3 and 4 hitters here. It kind of all boils down to respect. If the people see you putting out on the field and they see you giving it your all, then they're gonna automatically respect you. And that's kind of what Jack and Luke have for our team. The guys listen to them, they respect them. So definitely helps with their overall team chemistry.
Who hits 3?
Luke
do.
hits
You're
3.
3? Gotcha. So Jack's protecting you?
He's he's hit me in.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he lets you hear that from time to time, huh?
Oh yeah.
You see all the good pitches, Lucas. What's the? I always ask this question because I know you guys probably already know this, but you got a lot of middle school kids right now watching them, want to be in your shoes someday. What's that good advice for the middle school kid? How do you get to the level you guys are at here, making tournament runs as seniors in high school?
Honestly, you just gotta have fun. I mean, our coach yesterday, that's what he was telling us. He was just saying, we're going here as the underdog. If you guys come in all tight, you want to do all this stuff, it's not going to work out. You just got to be loose and have fun. So for all the younger guys, just stick with it. If you really love the sport, then there's nothing's gonna stop you. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You just want to add to that advice for the young kids?
I would say stick with your group of guys you got right now that are playing that sport. Get better as gel with them and model after what the older guys do. If you just learn by example, and they'll show you the way.
Do what we do.
That's what we did with the Captains last year.
Yeah, cool. Check.
Kind of like what Brady said. Just have fun with it, because I feel like the more fun you have, then sometimes the harder you work. You might not even realize it, but just have fun.
If you hate showing up to practice, it's going to be
Yeah,
tough to work
exactly.
better.
Practice every day this year has been fun for us.
And you guys,
we've gotten better every single practice, and I truly believe that too.
Yeah, obviously you're soaring at the right time of year.
Yeah.
And you guys are having fun, and you're not even in school anymore.
I know, exactly.
That's kind of the key, because I've seen teams. I remember some of them, not necessarily that I was on, but I remember hearing stories about how almost wanted to get knocked out of the tournament just because, for whatever reason, maybe it was just the coach and the team didn't jive, or it just been a long year and they happened to have a tournament game coming up and they didn't think they had what it took. They almost just wanted it to be over. It's a weird time of year. Weather's getting nice. Maybe you want to go to the beach or something. I'm sick of showing up for these grinding practices that our coach doesn't get. We're burned out, and I remember those teams. So it's huge to be in the position you guys are at. We're actually enjoying going to the practice field, and
that's the thing about the tournament, though, because it's anyone's game no matter what. Like
Yeah.
last year, North Reading knocked off Austin Prep, who was the 1 seed, and I don't think they had lost a game all season.
Yeah.
And North Reading was like a so-so team. They were like they borderline made the tournament, and then knocked them off.
Hot at the right time, right?
Exactly, anything can happen.
Baseball too. Baseball just
Baseball
get the
is
right pitcher,
I know.
such a toss-up.
a little timely hitting.
It's always
Yeah.
a toss-up.
You guys all Red Sox fans too?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Everybody else. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Newburyport who's not a Red Sox fan. You guys know anybody?
I do.
I do, yeah.
Who you got? I want a Nan.
You remember Jake Robertson, the basketball player?
I do.
He's a Yankees fan.
He's a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I think he has family from New York. I don't know. I don't hang out with him
As long as
anymore.
it's
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Great line. Oh, that's too funny. Good shooter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best shooter in school history, probably. I
Is
think
that
he.
it?
I think he has the record for 3-pointers made.
Does he?
Yeah.
So statistically,
And
wow.
his senior year got cut short too, which
Yeah.
is even more impressive.
Wow. He have a tournament like buzzer beater or something. Oh, maybe it was Archie.
Oh yeah, that was Archie.
Ryan Archie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of mix those guys up
Yeah.
sometimes. It's somewhat-
Both good shooters.
both good shooters. Yeah. All right. Do you guys all play multiple sports? A lot of the culture right now is like the one sport athlete, pick the sport and go after it. Would you guys all recommend playing multiple sports?
Yes.
Totally.
100%.
You guys can all take that. Give me your piece on that real quick.
I would just say like for versatility, like I play soccer, basketball, baseball. I feel like they all give me different strengths. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I learn a bunch of different stuff from each sport. So I feel like if you stick to one sport, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, I mean, if you love it enough, then sure, go for it. But it's definitely good to get some other experiences in there
Yeah.
with different sports, you know.
Lucas.
Yeah, I agree. It's all about, having those experiences. With one sport, it's only one time a year, which is cool if that's your thing. But,
Yeah.
I've had completely different experiences from baseball to football, which, I'll remember for the rest of my life. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is true too. Yeah, it's not just the skills, right? It's like the bonding you meet with different people.
Different people. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
exactly. I mean, there's things you can learn from one sport that you can't learn from another. I mean, going into a baseball game versus going into a Thanksgiving Day football game is just a completely different mindset. I mean, you're not doing sniffing salts in the bathroom of Amesbury's locker room before a baseball game. I'll say that. But no,
you could, I guess. But
you could, but I don't know. I mean, baseball games you got to be calm. You got to be relaxed.
Yeah.
Football, I mean, it's completely different, but it just teaches you all different things. I mean, different sports give you different mindsets, give you different opportunities. So, I think it's definitely a good idea to play multiple sports.
Final couple minutes here with the Newburyport baseball guys. Brady, Lucas, Jack. Not Jake, Jack. What has been the key? Because you mentioned that kind of staying calm thing. So many good teams have just crumbled in the tournaments because for whatever reason you get tight, you just can't handle the moment. What has made you guys able to handle the moment? Maybe tell me the morning routine or whatever. Is there anything that jumps off the page to you? Or?
For us, it's kind of just we're all just there as a team. I mean, all the guys in the beginning of our season, we lost a lot of seniors, obviously, so we didn't always gel the best. But I mean, I don't even know what it was. It was just a turning point in our season because we had a bunch of sophomores on our team and we all just kind of came together and we all just became friends. We started having a good time at practice. Practice is always fun when you're winning. So
That is a big age gap too. So
yeah.
that's kind of a tough thing for senior. You guys are like men almost, young men, and sophomores are still kind of very much kids.
Our two leadoff hitters are sophomores.
Yeah.
1 and 2 hitters are sophomores, and then 3 and 4 are seniors.
So I mean, you're all high schoolers, but it can be kind of different worlds. So when you can jive in that way and come together as a team, that's kind of the key, I guess.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the key for me, being able to come together as a team.
Good answer.
For me, staying calm, I think it's about focusing on what I have to do in the position I'm in. So if I'm playing shortstop and there's a guy on first with less than 2 outs, a ball hit hard to me, I'm spinning 2.
Is it with him or you guys up the middle partners?
Yeah,
too?
yeah. Sorry, that points in.
You and Jack, yeah.
Makes it easy for
there's
me.
a guy
I
on,
always make good throws.
there's a guy on second, and I'm up to bat with no outs. I'm trying to move him over. Just every pitch, just focusing on what it is that I have to do if the ball's hit to me, or what I have to do at the plate.
Sometimes focus doesn't work for sometimes people overthink stuff though.
Yeah, true. You gotta
Not
be
you.
careful not to do that. Yeah.
When you're hitting your overthinking quota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's great when you can find the balance. It's
Yeah, I just think having an approach is really important, though.
all about approach and routine for you. All right, yeah.
I'd say just making sure that the entire team knows that the game isn't over until it's over.
Good fighting spirit this year.
Yeah, I mean, you could be down 5 runs in the last inning, and anything's possible. It starts with like, if you get a guy on, then just gives you life. I mean, like we said before, anything can happen in baseball. The sport's like it's a lot different than any other sport.
Absolutely.
It's a lot about momentum for sure. Like last night, we put a pickoff play on. They had runners on first and second. The guy at first was getting a bit too big of a lead. Coach puts on our pickoff move. We run it to perfection, get the guy out, go in, hit. It was just like such a put up 3 runs that inning. It was
totally.
just all about momentum. So just like making sure that everybody on like, and especially when everybody knows that we still have a shot, it's just so much better. And even if people don't think we have a shot and someone hits a double like in the gap, just gives life. You know?
Fighting. Other teams know that too, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, boys, we wish you guys all the best of luck here as you finish strong. I know this will probably play all next week, so hopefully you guys keep winning. We'll try to update on the scores just so, we'll play the show a bunch of times. We'll try to keep people updated as maybe in real time as the games go on. We'll see how many you keep going, but keep this amazing run up. It's been a pleasure to follow you guys here from a distance. Nice to meet you guys in person, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sure people have Brady Ford, wave again on the way up. Lucas Stellard, Jack Fellner. Got it right the second time around. Big thanks to Sarah Blackstone, Caroline Clark, Sarah Hayden, producing the show. We got a musician coming up after you guys who's in the building. We're going to do a show with him that people will see later. But was there like one song that's got the team rally cry here?
Turn my swag on.
What is it? Turn my swag on.
Turn my swag on by Soldier Boy after every win.
Ryan Archer started that one.
Ryan Archer last year.
We also got Dirty Water.
Yeah, classic.
A little bit more of a classic, yeah.
Definitely a classic.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we ended with that. Boys, good luck to you. Finish strong. Congratulations on graduating, and good luck in college or whatever you do. Have a fun summer first. Let's start with that, all right?
Exactly.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Live at Drew's house, Jop Afternoon Drive. Peace, everybody. Have a good day.